All right, hey team, Mr. Webb here. I'm going to show you some really basic stuff in iMovie because I know some people they're not thrilled with some of their videos, and I know they may want to do a little bit of editing. Um, Disclaimer: this is not for everyone. Okay, I completely understand the want to have something perfect. Sometimes you just gotta roll with it. This is for if you got the extra time and you just want to take it that extra step to edit some things out. This is some basics how you do this on your Mac. So that's my disclaimer about that. It's it's not going to be perfect, and that's perfectly all right. So that's my disclaimer. So let me show you how to do a little bit of basic editing here. So once you open up iMovie, it may bring you to this media page. You're going to want to click on Projects. So Projects, Create New, and we are going to create a new movie. All right. You'll notice that my other projects, I didn't really have names on them. Sometimes I forget this step. So what I usually do to begin with is I give this file a name. So you hit that projects button and it pops up with a name. This was some YouTube basics. Oh. Basics. Okay, and so now, and you'll see I didn't do that on all these, but here we go. So you've got your movie that you made, and I'm going to drag it over in here, and you can see my video. It says it was 17.6 minutes. That was because I messed up quite a bit in close to the end. I forgot how to do one of the things that I was talking about. So I'm going to go back through and get rid of that because it's a little embarrassing listening to me just kind of wander around YouTube for a little bit. So I'm going to go through and just find that position on the video here. It was this slider right here. It lets you zoom in on that that track there for you. So it looks like it was probably around here. I made the playlist there, and it's probably about right here where I started messing up. So the way that we can kind of figure that out is we can go back a little bit and hit play, and then I can decide where I want to stop. And now when you go back into your videos, now you can put things into that playlist so that those videos yeah, so that's about where I messed up. So I'm going to go back to where I want to make a cut, and I'm going to click right here on the track. I'm going to click on the track, and I'm going to use the shortcut Command B, or I can right click and I can hit split clip. So Command B, split clip. So now what I did was I put a little cut in that track, and now I can get rid of all of this time that I kind of wander around YouTube aimlessly trying to find how to get to the location I wanted to. So I'm still going back here. Still wandering around YouTube. Wandering aimlessly. And that's where I figured it out. So I'm going to go back to the point where I figured myself out. And I'm going to click on the track again, and I'm going to hit Command B again, which splits the clip. And I'm just going to test just to make sure this is where I want it to be. So now that you have your video, you can go ahead and click on your YouTube studio, get into your videos. Yeah, that's where I wanted to cut it. So now I have this clip. So you see how there's a split in that clip there. And if I go back, I'm going to zoom out quite a bit here so that I can see those splits. So now you see that I have 3 different clips. So I have a 12.8 minute clip, that 3.5 minute clip where I was wandering around, and this 1.2 minute clip. So I'm going to click on the clip that I want to get rid of, and I'm going to hit delete. So now it's gone. So now I want to kind of make that look like there wasn't really too much of an issue. You'll be able to tell that I change things up a little bit, but I'm going to add in what's called a transition. So these transitions are different things that can kind of hide some mistakes or just kind of make your video look a little bit nicer. So I want to kind of make it look fairly seamless, like it went from one thing to another. So I'm going to hold this cross dissolve, and I'm going to drag it in between those 2 clips. So now I'm going to zoom back in to kind of check to make sure that it looks decent or all right for what I'm looking for. So now when you go back into your videos, so now I saw that there was a little bit of an issue, but nothing too terrible, where it takes me to the same place as I was. So that's fine with me. So I'm going to just kind of finish this off a little bit. I like to have my stuff fade out to black. And it didn't fade that time. And if you have any questions, let me know. All right, you have a great day. And you can see that it faded out to black there. I'm going to pull this track back a little bit. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the end and I'm just kind of shortening up the end a little bit here. So I'm taking that track, and that's basically just deleting that part of the track that I didn't want. So now I can see. All right. If you have any questions, let me know. All right. You have a great day. And you see less of me wandering up to that stop button. So I like that. Usually I do a fade in. And that's probably too much time sitting there waiting for the actual video to start. So I'm going to put my cursor a little bit before I start talking. Click on the clip or on the track, Command B. And so you can see what I did there again. I did this split clip, and now I can delete it. And now it looks a little bit better where it starts talking when it fades in. So there's a couple last things that I can show you here. If you want to do a title, of course you can take these and you can drag it on I wouldn't suggest doing too much of this. That's kind of where your YouTube description and title comes into play. So, last thing, so that you make a file that you can now upload, you're going to hit the share button. So the share button at the top right, and you're going to do file. You can upload straight to YouTube. Disclaimer on that. Sometimes it fails on you and you sat there and waited for however long you waited, and you don't have anything to show for it. I do file first because it's a little bit safer. It makes the file on my computer, and then I take it over to YouTube to upload. It takes a little bit longer, but I make sure that it works this way. So I'm going to click File, and then if you didn't change your project name, it'll come up with My Project and whatever number. It comes up with this automatic description. This video is about, and then it puts your projectile. So you can change that, or you can just delete it because it doesn't matter anyway. You want to have this as a video and audio. The resolution, I usually don't. Sometimes I do 1080p, but 720p is fine. Quality, I set it on high, and then the compress I usually do faster. So I'm going to hit next, and it's going to ask you where you want to save it, and so I'm going to hit save, and now it's going to sit here and create the file. So this right here is showing how much longer you have to wait for your file to be done. So that was a longer file. That's going to go down considerably. Usually, if your videos are 10 minutes long, you're looking at maybe 15-20 minutes, depending on what's going on your computer. So I hope this video helped you. If you have other questions about iMovie, I'm more than happy to help you out with it. I will tell you, iMovie takes some time to get very proficient with it. So there's a lot of great videos out that will tell you how to do certain things, just to make your video editing a little bit easier. But again, do not be afraid to post an imperfect video. So save yourself some time. If you think it's all right, go for it and post it, because you don't want to sit here and waste a lot of time going through and editing something that is sufficient for your class. So I hope this helps you out. If you have any other questions, please come find me. I'm more than welcome or more than happy to help you with any of your technology needs through this pandemic. So I hope you have a great night and good luck.